All right. Good morning, people. On a very dreary Tuesday morning. You might be wondering, why the hell am I playing on a Tuesday? Because I forgot it was Tuesday. I thought it was Wednesday. And yeah, I woke up early and I had nothing to do. So I just decided, let's animate. But although the animation's there, Blender has now it seems to have completely ditched proxies. So it says it's converted the animation, or it's converted everything to library overrides, which is actually a good thing, because proxies are really fucking painful to use. Yo, what's going on? That being said, didn't quite do the right thing. A little girl's missing. So there she is. I'm just wondering if I can just fix it by reattaching an armature. So where is she? She's there. Plane axes, geo, linked. I can make her local, most likely. Or I don't even know how to fix this actually. So we're going to do it together because this is actually worthwhile looking into. So if you're moving from Blender 2.9 whatever to 3 and you're wanting to use the newest version of Blender, but all your rigs work in Blender 2.9, how the fuck do we fix it? And this is something that I have no idea how to do. This is whole new to me. I literally just installed Blender 3 yesterday. I have not looked at the beta or anything like that. I haven't had the time. So how do we fix broken rigs? Let's see. So girl is here. That's her that's her collection. Let's just see if we can make it local, or I wouldn't want to make it local, but maybe we can expand the linked collection or something like that. Or I just re-import the collection as a new link and then reattach the action to this. That's another option. So this one's called rig proxy action. Let's call this girl action. Let's not call it that actually. Let's call it girl climbs edge. All right, let's go with that. All right, cool. Also, thank you for those who have watched my video from yesterday. It's going really well online, so yeah, really appreciate people watching it. I don't know if you haven't watched it. It's all about modeling without sculpting, so yeah, it's pretty fun one in my opinion. So check it out. So yeah, how the hell are we fixing this thing? I've got baby rig here. I've got rig proxy. Okay. Got the geo here. Let's just re-import her collection. So let's just hide this one. Let's just go to File, Link, and we're going to go to the characters. Let's see. There's the baby 02 link, and we're going to go to her collections, geo, and let's see what happens if we relink this. Same thing basically. So there's the girl. Can I add an override now? So if I override this, so if I click on this new model, oh, I think I know what to do. Yeah, I think I know what to do. Let's just go back to this one, which is actually centered to the world, and go to where's my menus? Everything's all different. Let's go to object, link. Relations, make local, make library override. And let's see where all the bits and bobs are. So there we go. Great. Which means now we should be able to relink the armature. So if we go to this link here, what's this one called? Rig proxy. Boom. All right, cool. And hopefully we can see this come back. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, that's her ears. We can get this to work again. I think it's all linking up. Link proxy. Oh, this is so much easier than using the hey, how you doing? Oh, interesting. Her hands is underneath. I gotta fix that. All right. That might explain why it runs like shit. Rig proxy. So yeah, relinking everything. Hopefully it remembers it all too, because in the past when you do this sort of stuff, it didn't remember which things you like overridden. So I'm hoping that it stays the same. I don't have to redo this tomorrow when I work on it tomorrow. And finally, rig proxy. And if we go back to her camera, and I think I fucked up the camera as well. So if we go back to the camera here, let's just remove that keyframe, unlock that. And if we're lucky, oh God, her eyes. I think it's because the lattice isn't in it. I use Blender professionally, like as a freelancer. I use it professionally. So if you're working as a freelancer, I definitely recommend it. If you're working in if you want to work for a studio, then I would say thank you for the subscription, Mr. Braveheart. If you're working for a studio and you know what their pipeline is, then stick to Maya. That's basically it. Let's have a look and see her eyes. I gotta relink obviously I gotta relink the lattice that controls her face, because that ain't what it's meant to do. Although I have noticed Blender 3.0 playback much nicer, much cleaner. But anyway, sorry, Ali, I hope I answered your question. If you're practicing at home, if you've graduated and you need to practice, don't even bother using Maya. That's another thing as well. Just practice with whatever tools you can get your hand on, because that means your showreel will just get better. That's the big thing. If your showreel gets better, then then yeah, your prospects get better. Put it that way. So let's try and find Mr. Lattice. Lattice 011. And that's under the girl. Lattices. Let's try and find Lattice 011. Where are you? I think I need to override that as well. Baby, Geo. Yeah, I do have to override those. So let's have a look and see where they are. Are they even in the let's have a look. Are they even in the setup here? Let's unhide them. No, they aren't. So you can see that's where all my problems are coming from. So today is a bit of a learning curve, I guess you can say. So we got to override these motherfrickers. Yeah, I'm on 3.0 right now. I'm converting a scene to 3.0. That's the thing. That's the hard part. It's sometimes when you make major updates, things break. So you got to fix them. And I'm really keen to try 3.0. So I'll go through the growing pains so you don't have to. So let's go ahead and go to relations, make library override. There we go. And under the lattices, interesting. What's the relationships? These should just be, I think, parented to the skull, if I recall. Yeah, parent rig baby, 0, 1. So let's have a look here. This one is, let's just change the rig proxy. Oh, my pleasure, man. Plenty more to come. Got tons of plans for this year and next year. So I'm hoping that it all works out. Okay. Did that work? Doesn't look like it worked. Huh. So let's see. Oh, by the way, if anyone has any other questions, feel free to ask away, because I am fumbling around here today. I think it's worthwhile doing though. Why aren't you working? Do I have to constrain? If I constrain it, it's not going to work properly. Bone, object, armature. Yes, that could be the reason why. Let's just see what happens. Let's just get them over there first and then determine what's going on. Okay, that did not work at all. Fuck. All right, let's how do you make Mario videos? I have no idea. The answer is depends on what kind of Mario video you want to make. I have no clue. Oh, now it's working. Is it? Am I rigging this to the right bones? I have no idea. Okay, it doesn't like anything here. Am I even rigging this to the right head? That's the big question, I guess. Rig baby. Rig proxy. Rig proxy is the one to go for. I don't know why it reset itself just then. Let's just go back. If I have to, I'll oh, there we go. Kind of. Getting better. At least it's all in one piece. That pose library can save, for example, more than pose, walk cycle. No. I think let's just reset this pose whole thing. Rest position. Let's get this over to the center. I think for the pose library, it can be used for anything. Yeah, that's the whole point, right? So yeah. Let's just fuck. I think the answer is it's complicated for this one. I think I might just relink the whole thing and then library override again and then reattach. Why don't I just use my original link? Because I'm constantly updating the rig. And if I update the rig, then I have to relink, just like I'm going to do today. You'll see the exact reason why I need to use overrides. Is because basically, if I make a change to this rig, I don't want to reset or re-import things over and over again. That's the big reason why. So what I'm going to do here, unfortunately, is I'll have to bring in the entire thing again. So yeah, if I copy and paste it from one scene to another, it's just a real pain in the ass. Because yeah, you can't make it. It's really hard to make iterative changes to your rig if you want to. The only reason when it breaks is when you have a different version. So, you know, going from version to version can be fraught with danger, as you can so tell. So let's just bring these fuckers down and see what happens. Yeah, it's completely broken. That's all right. Let's just delete the hierarchy. Let's re-import the relink the entire thing. Let's make sure that I didn't, got everything in there. Lattices, rig, geo, all that sort of crap. Yep. All right. Yep. Let's just delete the hierarchy. Let's relink the whole thing. Let's just go with I think it's just those two that matter, if I recall. Actually, let's just open up the file first. Yeah, good, man. Busy, very busy. And thanks for joining again. Yeah, just been working on all kinds of stuff. Working full time, teaching, doing this, working on videos. It's pretty much non-stop. Yeah, just trying to find balance, really. Let's have a look. Characters, baby, O2. I just want to remember tell myself how I've set up this whole thing. So geo is in geo, lights, rig. Okay, cool. So that's all that matters. Everything is in the geo collection. Everything that matters is in the geo collection. That means that I only need to import the rig and the geo as separate linked items. So if I go to file, link, geo and rig, link those two. Where are they? And I need to reset that location so it doesn't screw up with my animation. Good morning. And I'm going to re-override. And this is the reason why I didn't use overrides in my previous version, is because with Blender 2.9, my rig would crash. So I'm hoping to God that the override will work here. So let's go to Relations, Library Override, make Library Override. Does it have pose mode? It does. And if I add the collection of the action, so girl climbs edge, and I drop it out of rest pose. Okay, the animation is working there. Cool. Let's hope to God that everything else is going to work as well. So let's just undo that for a second. Let's include everything here. So let's go to our rig and geo. Where's the other one? Geo is here. Rig is here. Thank you for the follow, Sarah. So there's our geo, there's our rig. All right, let's go to our geo here as well. Let's click on both of these. Object, relations, override. Come on, baby. We can just test it. Let's just test it for now. Fuck. What's going on here? Hey, how you doing? And there we go, crashed. Library overrides are not great. So yeah, still a bit iffy, I think. Let's try again. If anyone here is familiar with 3.0's system, please let me know. Because I really want to use it. And as you can see, it automatically converts proxies to overrides. And yeah, it doesn't play nice. So let's just do that again. God climbs edge. I should have saved the version first. I think I fucked up the file. Hopefully I didn't screw it up. Turn on CUDA. Nah, I don't think that would work. It's not got nothing to do with it's got nothing to do with GPU. It's all got to do with the way it links stuff. So CUDA doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and it's worth me streaming this crap. It really is, because without it you won't really understand exactly what the hell to do if you came up with the same problem. So let's just delete the hierarchy. Let's re-link the girl. Collections. Geo armature. Or geo and rig. Link. Let's put them in a new collection for the girl. Wait, did you have any animation on it? That's the question. All right, cool. Geo and rig. Now, how does this work? Let's go to object. I see this thing. Link. It's the same thing, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not sure why CUDA would have fixed up yours. No idea. Geo. Let's go with object collection. Let's just go with both of these. Object relations. Let's try it. Okay, so all the bits and bobs are there. Rig baby 02, that's correct. This is called rig. Okay. Let's just rename this one then. I'm going to override this as well, it seems. So yeah, let's go over here. Let's say this as a new version, because I obviously already fucked up the other one. So hopefully I don't have to reanimate anything. So this is called rig baby 03. And this is looking for rig baby 02. Do we have a rig baby 02? Rig baby 02. Okay. Now that's going to be painful. Well, in that case, let's just rename this one as rig baby 02 and see what happens. Can I rename this one? Why can't I rename this one? Because if I can rename it, it will just link up everything. Let's just make sure that baby over here is called, what's the rig called here? It's called rig baby. All right. That's all it is. That means there's got to be another rig in here somewhere called baby 01 and baby 02. Rig underscore baby. I'm wondering if there's any leftover crap. That's all. Let's go into our data, Blender file. Link data. No, nothing there. Blender file. Yeah, it's possible. It definitely is possible. Let's see. So yeah, like I said, tons of override hidden. I don't even remember writing that. Okay, interesting. What the hell is that? Oh gosh. Override hidden. I don't remember ever making that fucking collection. Alright, let's try. Let's have a look. Collections. Override hidden. 001. Override hidden. 00. Alright, interesting. Let's delete that. Let's delete that. Let's go ahead and delete again the same thing. So where this girl is, let's delete everything in there. And if with any luck, let's make sure there's no other rig with underscore baby stuff. No. All right, let's do a fresh link. Yeah, I'm not using Rigify here. That's the only thing. Link. Rig. Geo. Link. All right, cool. Rig and Geo. Go into girl. Let's go ahead and override this now. So hopefully, if I go ahead and override this, object relations override, it should be called rig baby 03. What the fuck? Oh, whatever. All right, let's try and do this again then. That's a good quote. That's a good quote. That's a good idea, actually. Let's just make sure that when we do this, we're just going to save that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and delete that rig. Delete hierarchy. All right, let's just make sure we save that now. Close that. Again, let's make sure there's nothing else in there besides girl, rig, baby, no data sets there. Hiding it won't change anything because it's got to do with the way it links from one scene to another. View layer, that's all good. Okay, let's just make sure there's no other underlying data. Girl, that's fine. I've saved that animation, so that's good. Animation, objects, it's all linked data from Eevee. Curves, that's all good. And that's all Eevee crap as well. So if we go to scenes, let's actually check out those armatures, just make sure there's nothing in there. Armature proxy, rig baby 2. There we go. Let's delete those hierarchies. That could be the reason why it's playing up. Geo baby. Interesting. Where's it coming from? So the way I've built this out is really dependent on certain things. So I'm making sure that nothing else is in here that could interfere. Yeah, no, it's crazy, right? So Eevee's working. It's weird enough that oops, sorry. Let's go to outliner. It's weird enough that fucking if I turn on Eevee, as in like the character Eevee, she's working pretty good. So if I actually if I make her visible, she actually is working okay. So if I actually bring back armature proxy, for instance, and geo body, fucking Eevee's working, but the baby wasn't. So that's really frustrating to begin with. Yeah, you can see here it's work. She's working like magic. So the actual thing is okay. It's just a matter of understanding where these proxies are all coming from. So that's armature proxy. Okay, so they're the same object. So that can actually go in there, which is interesting. Same with geo body. So geo body, armature proxy, armature. That all can go into a collection called Eevee. And that's all good. Hide that away. Everything else, I think, should be okay. If I delete everything else, it should be okay. No, not second lead Greg. It's just the way it's linking the collections. So that's also interesting to see how it builds that out. Delete those. That could be a reason why as well. I'm just cleaning things up. Yeah, so once I've cleaned things up, it should be okay. What the hell is this? It just shows you how badly organized some scenes are. Let's just call that ground. All right, cool. We can call this environment. Actually, I've already got an environment thing. So let's just put that into here. What's this cube? That's nothing. Let's delete you. Cam. Put you in here too. All right, let's save that and reopen it. Pleasure. Thank you for joining. All right. That's interesting. There's 2 Eevee rigs in there too. That wasn't there before. Very interesting. It doesn't matter. Fuck it. All right, let's just go with the girl. Let's go with reset that. Setup. File. Link. Come on. Hopefully this works. If it doesn't work, I'll just have to stick with 2.7. No, I don't use Linux at all. In fact, I'm tempted to go even further away from Linux, and go with a Mac. After that fucking release of the new MacBooks, if I could ever afford one. All right, object collection, geo rig, link. All right. Now, let's override that. Relations, override. Come on, baby. Fuck off. Okay. Let's override this one. Will you work now? Of course you won't. Fuck me. All right. $19. What the hell is going on in this thing? Okay. You're gonna watch me for the next, like, this is the thing. I'm gonna be wrapping up in about 10 minutes. All you're gonna be watching is me just like yelling at the screen. That's gonna be me. What number is this goddamn rig? All right, what number is it? All right, let's have a look. It's armature 01. Why is it called armature 01? Rig baby 18. Why is it 18? Make you a baby. Not sure what you mean by that. Can I bulk change fucking attributes to like a different rig? Let's try it. Let's fucking start from scratch. All right. View. I think the name of this game is to keep going with 2.7, 2.9 until I finish this animation. Yeah, context is king. Yeah, man, for sure. Let's see. Link. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe I shouldn't import according to collection and just import according to armature and stuff like that, or object. Would that work? We've got objects here. Do I see? No, it doesn't include the armature though. All right, one more attempt. Let's have a look at this setup again. Rig. Armature's in there. Rig baby's in there. Let's see. Baby's all there. Rig face. This is, yeah, it's probably because I built this damn thing too complicated. But it should work. I mean, it worked with Eevee. Yeah, just a linked object, right? Yeah, exactly. It should work. I'm not sure why this particular rig is being a bitch. Just a linked object, not a connection. All right. Not a collection. So that means I have to import all the objects like so, except for my widgets. Ah, interesting. Well, hopefully it imports the lattices as well. It did. Okay. Well, it looks like it linked everything else that's linked to it. So let's go ahead and override the rig. Relationships, make library override. No. Okay, that didn't work. But if I move this, I can't move it. All right. My scene's actually quite organized. It's just that like I have a lot of dependencies. See, I have a lot of curves and stuff that control certain parts of the rig. So that's why it's not behaving as much as easy as like a regular rig, I think. No, I only got one rig. I've only got one rig. So if you look at my file, it's only one rig. See? One rig that controls everything. The only difference is that it has curves and and lattices that control a lot of things with the setup. And it works with proxies. It worked with proxies, just didn't work. It's not working with this one. And it's working with Eevee as well. So Eevee's working fine. How long is the whole animation going to be? It's going to be around 2 minutes at this stage. Yeah. So yeah, that's the difference thing. That's the thing about this setup is that it's a little bit different. Is there anything that has dependencies on girl? Nothing. Any orphan data? Doesn't look like it. There is. Meshes. That's all from Eevee. Collections. Interesting. Why is there so many armature collections? For some reason, the override is like completely fucking with the amount of collections in the scene that aren't visible here. So if I go to my view side, like I don't have that many armatures in there. There's just one. It's Eevee and that's it. As you can see, armature 1. So why the fuck is there so many collections or hidden collections? Like all these and all of these. Yeah, Eevee's interaction is still linked. It's still working. Can I clean up scene? All right. Unused. That cleaned that up. A lot. Unused linked data blocks. Let's get rid of that. And unused data blocks. I have no idea if that made Eevee break, but let's have a look. Hey, Quadra, am I saying that right? How you doing? Let's go to view layer now and see. Let's check out on Eevee. Let's see if she's still alive, huh? So animation, Eevee, and she's still alive. She's still moving, so she's still in one piece. So there's definitely something fucked up here with the setup. I'm gonna save that. Does that blink still work? Yep, they're still working. Yep, they're still working fine. That's really interesting. All right. Let's save that again. Let's import. I'm going to try one more time with the collections. I'm going to try one more time. Link. Because it should work. Otherwise, what's the point of collections? Geo, rig. Instance collections, active collections, relative path, instance object data. Exactly. Link. Okay. Also, why her fucking lattices are up there? No idea. I have a feeling it might be just down to the fact that some things are named the same as Evie's rig. I think that might be the case. So if I now look up, if I go to Blender file and look up collections now, let's see, anything come up? No. All right, good. Let's just try overriding. Object, collection, relations, make library override. Runs really badly. Scenes, view layer. Hide that. Hide Eevee. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on here. All right, I'm gonna have to think about how to fix this in the future because, yeah. Or I just go back to 2.9 for now. Yeah, interesting stuff. On the same name. It shouldn't be because I erased all the data. It should be all good. Armature 01. Let's just assume that that's the one that we need to link it to. That's the first thing. There's rig baby. Rig baby. All right, let's try overriding this anyway. Before I got 1 minute to go. All right, relationships, make library override. Rig baby 01. Rig baby. It's not going to work. I can already tell. But if I were to change this to rig baby, this will work. But the problem is I have too many dependencies to have to go through and change them out, which sucks. Can I just rename this one? Whatever. Yeah, I'm going to check this out because it should work, man. Can I rename this as just rig baby 01? No. All right. Well, I got to go because I got real work to do now. But I'm glad I tried this out. And now I know what will work and what won't work. So, well, I was just trying 3.0 features just now. And my rig's broke. So, yeah, I have tried. It's time to try to figure out some more information. So, I'm going to let you guys go. Hopefully tomorrow when I stream, this will be working. And I'll give you some explanations on how I fixed it if I managed to do so. So anyway, I'll let you guys go. Enjoy the rest of the day. Enjoy your evening if you're overseas. And yeah, we'll get